Welcome to my YouTube channel Kadam Academy. Myself is here today to clear you the planning primary function of management part 2. Firstly, I would like to introduce you guys the learning outcome. After watching this concept, the student learner will able to understand the concept of planning, importance of planning, limitation of planning. Already we have covered these three topics in part 1. Watch part 1 for in detail. In this part 2, where the student will able to describe the steps in the process of planning. Students able to, learners will able to develop objectives, policies, strategy, procedure method, rule, budget, program as a types of plans. The first we'll start with the steps in the process of planning. See, these are the steps: setting objectives, developing premises, identifying alternative courses of action, evaluating alternative courses, selecting an alternative, implementing the plan, follow up the action. These are the steps in process of planning. Process planning will study one by one. First is the setting objectives. Students, the what are the objectives are the first and foremost step is the setting objectives. Objectives of what? The organization objectives, the total organization objectives, or the objective of each department. These are the departments. Suppose then the objective of this department is different, this department different. That means be this production or this HR or this sales, marketing. These are the objectives they have to set. Next steps of process planning is developing premises. What is the developing premises? The planning premises are the assumptions about the likely shape of events in future. What are the events are coming in future? We have to plan according to that. The forecast means the what will be obstacles or problems or limitations in the path of effective planning, because of which the plans may deviate, like in future, suppose in summer, winter, or in the rainy season, we are going to plan according to that in our day-to-day life. So planning premises supply relevant facts and information related already into future that were to develop in second step. Third step is identifying alternative courses of action. What are the different alternative courses are there? We have to, once objective, what are the objectives are set, the premises are developed, the next step would be act, achieve them, the action. All the alternative courses of action should be identified, but how identified? That must be able to achieve already set objectives. Whatever the objectives were set, according to that we have to do the action. Next step is the evaluating alternative courses. The next step is to weigh pros and cons of each alternative. Each course will have many variables which will have to be weighed against each other. It must be compare alternative courses. What are the available courses? Okay. Example: cost benefit analysis. In this, we have to account to compare with the cost benefit of that product. For this plan, different courses we have to compare with the cost. Next is the selecting an alternative. Fifth step, after comparison, and lot of thinking, evaluation. The best alternative is chosen for reaching organizational objectives. This objective we have to reach, and the best alternative we have to finalize on the basis of merits, demerits, resources, consequences. The best plan has to adopt it, and which must be the most feasible and profitable. See, implementing the plan. Next sixth step is implementing the plan. The plan, once the plans, finalized plan are developed, they are put into action. Successful implementation of plan ensures understanding and wholehearted cooperation of all the employees. Last step of this process of planning process is follow-up action. It's a very important function to complete the action, to see whether plans are being implemented. Already were plans and they are going to implementing by that employees. Activities according to plan are performed or not, or according to schedule they are performed or not. In case any deviation, means any changes are made in the plans, you can do it. So we have to do see follow what is the poor, fair, good, who is doing the great work. So this is the technique. SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and timely. The SMART goal is developed technique by the some of the scientists in the management sector. Okay. In next few lecture, we'll also cover the SMART goals. That means the specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and timely goals, plans where finalize best law. Okay. So these are the process of plan. So here I would like to request you, all of you, pause the video and try to give the answer of this question. What are the steps in process planning? ओके दोस्तों, आपने तो आंसर दे दिया है. नाउ वी कैन प्ले द मूवी, दिस वीडियो, and we'll go toward the types of planning. There are two types of planning: standing plan or repeatedly used plan, single use plan. We'll see one by one. Standing plan or repeatedly used plan. Under the standing plan, again we'll study the types of standing plans. This plan is objective. It is the ultimate goal towards which the activities of organization are directed. Strategies: general program, where to promote the general program of action and deployment of resources, using the resources available where to form that program to achieve this objective. Then policies: general statement or understanding which guide or channel thinking in decision making. Means what? That we'll see later on, one by one. The procedures states a series of related steps or tasks to be performed in sequential way. That is the procedure, the sequential way where to do it. Rules prescribes a course of action and explicitly states what is to be done. Last, this type of standing plan is method. Methods are standardized ways or manner in which a particular task has to be performed. दोस्तों हम लोग इसका एग्जांपल भी देखेंगे one by one. So we'll study first objectives. Objectives are defined at the end for the achievement of an organization goes on working. They may be designed as the desired future position that the management would like to reach. And these objectives must be first and foremost step of planning process is to setting organizational objectives. The example like this, suppose I want to increase the sales of our factory by or product. I want to increase the sale by 10%. That is my objective. Or suppose I want to getting 20% return on investment. Whatever the investment I are doing, I want to 20%. These are my objectives. Like these goals we have to achieve. Okay. The objective should be clear, achievable, numerically expressed, and time bounded. Next is the strategy. The role of strategy. Strategy refer to future decisions, defining the organizational direction and scope in long run. We'll see one example also. It is a comprehensive plan which includes a long-term objectives, whatever the long-term in future, and adopting a particular course of action and allocating resources necessary to achieve these objectives. Means was these objectives with the plan, long term, the course of action, and what are the resources are available to us. It is a plan prepared to counteract the probable moves of opponent. What are the opponent? Initially, it was used with reference to war. In the war, this how the opponent are playing the in chess game. Okay, like this we have to think the strategy. The strategy is generally made to fight the changing business environment, especially competition. That is in marketing strategy. We see one example for this. Best example I would like to give you. The Procter and Gamble Limited is offering a pre-bucket on every purchase of Tide washing machine or Ariel. They are giving this kind of these pods which is useful to customer. This Ariel, this P&G company has given this type of which is useful to customer. And strategy after this, the component company in response to this, Hindustan Lever has started a new scheme of giving free 1 kg Rin washing powder with every purchase of 5 kg Rin washing powder. This is nothing but the strategy of this company, and in reply to this, Hindustan Lever has given this strategy. This is the example of strategy also, and this is identify the plan stated in this case. What is the plan stated is strategy. Those next is the single use plan, the second type of the plan. These plans are connected with some special problems. After having been used, once there is no importance these plans in future. Once you can use once this plan, after there is no use in the future. The types of single use plan are program. That means the comprehensive plan that includes future use of different resources. A program is a single-use plan containing detailed statement of project, or the DPR we can say at the starting, or outlining the objectives, policies, procedures, rules, tasks, physical and human resources required to implement any course of action or starting of this company. That may be one-time plan. Or the suppose cleanliness program in the organization, that may be one time. और cleanliness program in दिवाली में हम लोग clean करते हैं पूरा house, that is a one time single use plan. Like this in industry also, the cleanliness program or the maintenance program schedule in the year, that may be single use plan. Next type of use plan is budget. Budgets are the statement of the expected result expressed in the numerical terms. And the budget is a statement of expected result expressed in numerical terms for definite period of time. Means जो time हम लोग को करना है, that much sales or that much investment return we have to get it. That is the budgets. And budgets are of many type, like cash budget, sales budget, how much expenditure is required for the maintenance, or how much this type of budgets is the single use plan. The last one is the purposes or mission of the, what are the objectives of our industry. So दोस्तों, we have to see the basic difference, the meaning between the objective and strategy. What is the objective? Then the end towards which the activities of organization, the organization are end, what are the objectives are decided, directed, and strategy to comprehensive plan to achieve this objective. This is the comprehensive plan to achieve this objective. That is the difference. Main element of this objective is what? Objective need to express in measurable terms, and it is to be achieved within a given time period. This is the main element of this. It should be achievable and measurable. But strategy is what? The business environment needs to be taken into consideration whenever strategy is formulated. Our business environment, that is needs to be in consideration. This is the difference between the objective and strategy. Then the policy. What is the meaning of policy? Policies refer to the general guidelines for thinking which brings uniformity in decision making. Once the policy decided by the organization according to their objectives, to achieve their objectives, organizational objectives, that will be clear to each and everyone. So दोस्तों, they provide the direction to the manager of an organization, and they will flexible. They are flexible as they are maybe changed as per the requirement. Example, selling goods on cash basis only, or the reserving some post for women in the organization. These are the some policies that must be decided. The decision they can easily take it what to do if the policies are decided. Next is the procedure. Procedure is what? Procedure are those plans which determine the sequential steps to carry out some work or activity. Whatever the work, that may be in sequential steps we have to follow. That is the procedure. See here, this is a procedure, sequential step. They indicate which work is to be done in which sequence way. Okay, they help in the performance of work, and procedures are guides to action. So example is what? Process adopted in selection of employee. While selecting the employee, the steps are defined. First GD, PI, like these steps are defined. Test होता है, फिर medical test होता है. These are the some few steps in the selection of employee. So this is the policy and procedure. Next, we'll see the difference between the policy and procedure. There, here policy is what? Here it is explained as the how work is to be done in order to achieve objective of organization. But to achieve this policy, this sequence of work performance in respect to activities determined under the policy. With aligned with this policy, to achieve the goal, the sequence of work is procedure. That is the difference. Okay, these are the guide to thinking and decision making. Okay, but these are guide of action. Procedure is guide of action, and this is the thinking and decision making guide to achieve the objectives. So दोस्तों, this is the decision making and this is the action. Next is the difference between objective and the policies. But objective is that end point, है ना? तो reach to हम लोग को वहां पहुंचना है. No organization can establish without objectives. अगर objective नहीं है आपका, आपके लाइफ में अगर objective नहीं है, this organization similarly there is a no wastage of the work. So they are very important. But policies are means of the achievement of objectives. To achieve these objectives, some standard policies must be defined. Their formulation is not so important, but they cannot be let down. We cannot. We have to standard company जो होता है MNC companies में policies defined होते हैं. Okay. आइडेंटिफाई डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ प्लान. दोस्तों हम लोग ने अभी पढ़ा है कि डिफरेंट प्लान्स है, तो विल सी वन बाय वन एग्जांपल. हियर अ कंपनी नीड्स अ डिटेल प्लान फॉर इट्स न्यू प्रोजेक्ट, कंस्ट्रक्शन ऑफ शॉपिंग मॉल. शॉपिंग मॉल तो बनाना है, तो दैट इज द व्हाट टाइप ऑफ द प्लान. देन इट्स अ टाइप ऑफ प्रोग्राम. ओके. सपोज स्पेंडिंग 10 to 12 crores फॉर बिल्डिंग पब्लिक टॉयलेट्स अंडर स्वच्छ भारत अभियान. स्वच्छ भारत अभियान मोदी जी ने स्टार्ट किया है, तो उसमें अगर हमको करना है, तो व्हाट इज द दिस टाइप ऑफ प्लान इज द ऑब्जेक्टिव. 10% जॉब रिजर्व फॉर द वुमन इन एवरी डिपार्टमेंट. ओके. So this is the policy. This is the type of plan is policy. Under this policy, while making its plan, next example is what? While making its plan, the company takes into consideration business environment. That is the strategy. Next example, visitors to the factory must obtain valid entry pass. This valid entry pass, that is what? Procedure to enter in the company. Get it? This is the procedure. And next few examples we'll see one by one. The company decide to launch a new model of product to take on competition. Competition के लिए तो करना है. तो what is this strategy? No entry for employees after office after 10 AM. 10 बजे के बाद अलाउड नहीं है. So that is what? Rule. दोस्तों follow the rule and obey the rule. That is beneficial to you in future. For imparting training, lectures, seminars are organized. What is that? Method. To tackle competition, MNC Limited sets a sales target. What is that? Budget. And library issue the books for 7 days. आप लोग को पता है, that is nothing but the policy. So दोस्तों, these are the examples of this and few sentence I want to lastly tell you. The job well plan is half done. आपने अगर बराबर प्लान किया तो आधा काम आपका हो जाएगा. During the planning, one need to ask oneself following: what am I trying to accomplish? That is, what is my objective? What resources do I have? And do I need to accomplish this end? What are the methods and means to achieve this objective? And is this optimal path? Alternatives are there. See, in the first we have saw that example of this Chak De India. Chak De India, where Shah Rukh Khan become the coach of girls hockey team. He knows that he was preparing the girls international hockey match to win this cup. So उन्होंने जो long term plan किया, defensive offensive, to get the maximum goals and how to pass the ball one player to another player. So दोस्तों इसमें क्या क्या types of plans उन्होंने implement किया है. See here, objectives, strategy, procedure, method. अगर आपने फिल्म देखा होगा, so you can clear these types of plans. दोस्तों, thank you for watching this, and next video we are going to see more functions of management. So दोस्तों, आपने आगे अभी तक मेरा चैनल सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है तो प्लीज सब्सक्राइब दिस यूट्यूब चैनल कदम एकेडमी. थैंक यू वेरी मच.